What's up, everybody? My name is Mark Alex, and today we're going to be talking about the lyrics to the songs off of the In Love EP, starting with Roll Out. So I came up with Roll Out, I think it was like the first song off of the EP that like was completely done before the other ones I started working on. So this was like one of the ones that I knew was gonna like kind of be on the album, and it ended up being #1 on the album, like the first song. And it pretty much inspired the entire album. So really excited to talk about this. So let's go ahead and jump into the lyrics. Let's start off with the hook. Roll out, she can call me she know, I'm down. I just want to spend all my time with her, every little second that I have on earth. So the hook is pretty straightforward. Around like the beginning of the year, I was like, dating around a lot, and there was this one woman that like I was like really like, digging, that like pretty much anytime she called me, like I was down to hang out. You know what I mean? Like it was like, it's just one of those things like where, I mean, if I wasn't at work or something, like I would drop everything and go hang out with her. So the hook was pretty much based on that, because like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I want to spend every second I have with her. Anytime she wants, like I'm down. So, that's where the hook came from, roll out, she can call me she know, I'm down. So that's what that means. So let's go ahead and jump into the first verse. We're just gonna talk about a few of the bars. You the one, baby, you the one that I want. I don't want no hoe, I don't want no thought. She be on my mind all the time in my thoughts. Never really thought that I would have a shot. Bad little shawty, yeah, she from the west side. I just wanna show her how I live on my side. So, this part was kind of built around like the idea of like this girl kind of lived on the west side of town, but honestly, it's really for just like anything, like I just wanted to show her that like, I want to show you how I live, like I know you're from another side, or I know you're from like another part of town, but let me show you how I be living. So that's really what that lyric was about. And she know I'm in love and I'll keep it like that. Any other girl, I just send them right back. So this thing was pretty much about like, I mean, when you're into a woman, like you don't want to talk to any other girl, you know what I mean? And I think like this part was really just about like, making sure that she always knows that I'm like into her, like there's no other options out there type shit. So, these lyrics were like really built for just like, making this woman know that like I'm all for her and there's no one else type shit. Verse 2. Every time I'm with her, I can't stop myself from staring. It's so crazy how you make me feel I can't compare it. I mean, I think every guy has had like that moment where, your girl looking fine, or like you're just in disbelief that like, this person, this woman has like chosen you. And so like, I mean, I'll admit, like there are definitely times where I'm just like staring at this girl and I'm just like, God dang, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, she's just perfect, like I want to shake her parents' hands type shit. Like you made an amazing woman. So that's what I mean when I say like, I catch myself staring at her all the time. And like, the feeling that I have, I really can't compare it. Like, it's just one of those things where like, there's the feeling of like, there's not much that matches up to it. I've done a lot of things in my life, but there are very few things that match up to like the feeling of, loving a woman and receiving that love back type shit. Gucci, Louis, she don't need designer for her appearance, but I want to drip her out so she don't gotta shop in clearance. I mean, pretty straightforward. I wanna like, always provide for her, but I mean, like, she doesn't need to like be dripped out in designer just to even like look good. I mean, this girl could go to Goodwill if she wanted to and fucking like make like an outfit from that. But I mean, that just goes to show you that like, when you love somebody, whether they're dripped out in Ross or whether they're dripped out in Gucci, like you know that they're gonna be beautiful no matter what. And they don't need that shit, but I mean, if you can provide it, like it's just like one of those things where like, you want them to, to feel beautiful and feel good. And so if you have the means to, buy them that stuff, I mean, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? I just drive, yeah, she like the riding passenger. She block any man that ever tried to message her. She my ride or die, I'll never show anyone else love like my love for her. She knows she got it all. So those bars are pretty self-explanatory too. I mean, like, you know, I'm driving her around and like, don't get me wrong, like I love being driven by a woman and or whoever, you know, sometimes it's nice not to drive, but I mean like when you got like your partner in crime in the passenger seat, I mean, it's just a great feeling, you know? And you know, any man try to message her, she gonna block it. I mean, that's self-explanatory, you know, like, I mean, earlier I said the same thing, you know, like if a woman tries to hit me, I'm just like, psh, I'm cool, you know? And then, you know, again, like, you know, no one will ever get the love that I have for her. Like, you know, I love my family, love my friends, but, you know, at the end of the day, like when you find that one person that is like your person, that is like your just everything, like, you know, there's not a lot that can really like, you know, measure up to that person. So, so that's what that meant. So yeah, that's pretty much the lyrics to Roll Out. The video was like, you know, super fun to shoot. I was with my friend and we went on a road trip up to North Carolina, for some reasons for mine. And, you know, I brought her with me and I was just like, you know what, let me just shoot the video and you know, kind of treat it as like more of like it wasn't really like a music video. It was more of just like I want to capture like that moment in time. So like, you know, and you know, the song made sense, you know, it all made sense. So like, you know, I wanted to really capture that vibe. So go check out the music video and keep streaming it if you're listening to it. And yeah, I appreciate it.